everyone, it's your favorite half Filipina and I'm back with another video. Today we are going to be talking about the 5 values that Filipinos can teach the world. So let's get into the video, and before I actually start the video, I want to say thank you so much to the people who have supported me on TikTok and YouTube, people who have commented such kind things. Like, I feel so much more welcomed by the Filipinos and the Filipino community. I love to be part of the Filipino community. That's something that I really identify with now. So thank you so much again to all those people who are now supporting me on YouTube and TikTok. I love you guys. Mahal kita. Anyways, let's get right into today's video. Okay, so the first value that I think Filipinos can really teach the world is respect. Respect is something that we all need, and everybody wants to be respected. Filipinos know how to respect people. We do many different things to ensure that people feel respected, and it's just in our culture. One of the many things that Filipinos do to respect elders is mano po. So that's when you take someone's hand, usually an elder's hand, and you bow down and put it on your forehead. This is an act of respect. Usually, you do this when you're with your family, and you are with your aunties or your kuyas, whatever. It's a sign of respect, and I think that's really important to be respecting your family members, especially if they're older than you. Another thing is that Filipinos, when speaking to other individuals who are older than themselves, they use po. Filipinos can also use phrases like ate, kuya, tito, tita, etc. And this is even though they're just older, sister, uncle, auntie, even though they're just things like that, I still consider those phrases something that is showing respect. You are respectfully calling your family members or even your friends as a person that you acknowledge and that you respect. So that is something that many people should actually learn from, because in Canada, I find that some people can be very disrespectful and they have very low respect for maybe not just themselves but also the other people around them. And Filipinos, I think, have it right, and they should maintain the culture of using po, ate, kuya, tita. Number 2 would be to be grateful. Filipinos can teach us to be grateful because there is a large population of the Philippines that is in poverty, and it's very, very unfortunate to see this. And it also teaches us, and especially me as a person living in Canada, to be grateful and thankful for what I have, because I know that I have opportunities that they do not have. I have education, I have food, I eat 3 times a day, sometimes even 4. Sometimes these kids don't even eat at all in one day. Sometimes these kids cannot go and get a quality education like me. Some of these kids may get sick and their parents cannot pay their medical bills. I am very, very grateful to have everything I have. And especially in Canada, we have free healthcare. So collectively, we all need to think about the situation we are in and compare it to people like those in the Philippines who do not have as much as we have. They have it 10 times worse than we do. And even though here everything might be expensive, everything is tiring, at least we are in a house. At least you are in an apartment maybe, or you have a car. At least you have some things with you, and you're living in a country that is relatively safe, such as Canada or America. The third value that Filipinos can teach us is to help one another. Filipinos usually help one another and are there almost all the time. For me and my family, even though sometimes we can't help them, we're still here and, we send money when we can. Filipinos, as I said before, majority of them are in poverty, and yet they still make the effort to try and help each other. For example, by sharing leftovers. I even saw a video on TikTok recently of a man on the street sharing a chicken leg with a dog. And he was still happy, he was grateful for it, but he was helping another animal to survive. So I think that's really important, and something that I now value is to help another person or to help other people. And you also need to learn how to be supportive, and Filipinos have showed me that. I'm gonna help other people, I'm gonna be supportive of other people. I'm going to say, you know what, here's some money, go get food, go get your medication. Helping one another can get us through like storms. And I think that's really important to understand, because you never know what's going to happen in the world, and we all need to stick together to ensure that we can get out of whatever troubles we have currently. The next value, which is number 4, would be family orientation. There are many cultures out there that are family oriented, but I believe that Filipinos are very, very family oriented. I think that Filipinos always stick together. My family, my dad's family, they are Filipino, they always stick together. Even though there may be some little time where something went wrong or something happened and they weren't as close anymore, at least they still acknowledge that they are a family. They stick together, and when somebody needs help, oftentimes money will be sent to the individual who needs money to buy medication, pay hospital bills, etc. We still need to love our family. And one thing about Filipinos too is that many Filipinos will keep their parents in their house. Filipinos want their family to be close to them, and for me, I also want my parents to be close to where I am. I would like to take care of my parents because they took care of me. I don't want to go and put them in a home where another person is going to take care of them and I don't know what's going to happen with them. I know that it's very difficult to find that balance in your life because, many people today are busy, but you have to think about what comes first, and that is family and you. So Filipinos can really teach that value to the whole world. I'm not saying that it's bad to put your parents or somebody in a home to be taken care of, but it's also important to remember that your family was there for you and you should be there for them when they need it. In addition to that, Filipinos love to hang out with each other, especially family. Family is a big thing, and especially for me, because family makes you feel like you belong somewhere. So, knowing that family is everything in the Philippines, that can be used as a lesson to other people and to Westerners to now understand that family doesn't just mean, oh, I'm married to you and we have kids. Family also means that you love that person and that you love your kids and everything behind you, as well as your parents, as well as your significant other's parents, and etc. Now that also brings me on to my next point, which is the last value, which is love. I think Filipinos know how to love. I think Filipinos are great at showing love and appreciation. Filipinos are the type to be very warm-hearted, and they show the love and the support to almost anyone. If you are in trouble, if you are having difficulty, they're there to support you and they still love you no matter what. I had someone recently comment on my TikTok profile after I uploaded my last video on YouTube there saying, no matter what you become, we'll still love you. And I honestly love that about Filipinos. Love may not be in the romantic sense all the time. Sometimes it's love within the heart, love within the soul. We need to learn how to love everyone and everything that we have. And that can tie into being grateful and respect and helping another person who is less fortunate than you, family orientation, etc. So love is really the glue that holds everything together, and that Filipinos can really demonstrate. For example, you can also use love in your job. There are many Filipino nurses, and yes, nursing may be in the culture of Filipinos, and it has been in the culture of Filipinos for years, but it also is in our culture because Filipinos know how to love and be respectful. They know how to care for one another, and this is very important and relevant in the world because we need to go and wake up every single day telling ourselves we love ourselves, we respect ourselves, and everything else. Period. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please subscribe and like this video. My TikTok handle is Julia Montevirgen, and I'll see all of you next time. Paalam!